Chief, your future self needs you. Your future self is in need of you to make the right decisions right now. Because I'm sure you've heard about the butterfly effect, but what you choose to do now will drastically affect yourself in the future, and that may seem silly. One day, one choice. But your choice to pick something up or put it down, start, give up. It's one step now, but it's the journey over a staircase, over a lifetime, that will make you into the man you want to be. Now I know, consistency is about doing something every day and making that choice every day. Your future self doesn't need you now, it needs you now and tomorrow and the day afterwards. But you only exist in the present, and your choices only matter in the present. The future doesn't exist, that's coming, the past is gone. The only thing that really exists is now, and your choice is right now. The only thing that exists in the future is potential and your future self. Are you really going to let that down? The only person you really have in life, you have your close friends, hopefully, and your family. But the only person you really have is yourself. And if you can't even be there for yourself, that's the saddest thing. We all make mistakes, we all fall off the horse, we all do stupid things. But for as long as your future self is still there in theory, you still have the opportunity to make it up for yourself. And actually the mistakes you make and the scars can add to your character as long as you mostly do the right things. Envision what you want to be. Envision your perfect self, near perfect, in 10 years maybe, 5, however long. The man you want to be, or the person you want to be. What do they look like? What do they do? Where do they work? Do they have a family? Just imagine it. Don't listen to your brain telling you it will never happen. Just fucking forget that for 1 second. Just envision it. Because I want you to know something. That version of you is a possibility. It's not fucking impossible. Unless the version you're envisioning has wings and can teleport. But it's not impossible. Of course it's not. Whatever you feel about that, just at least accept the fact that it's possible. That's all I need you to do. Second, I want to envision another version of you. You in 10 years, exactly where you are now. You're just older and slower. Both these futures are possible. And it all depends on you, Chief. Because you could be so fucking great. You have all this potential, but potential is nothing until it is brought to reality. The future doesn't exist until you make it exist, bro. Now, things happen that are not in our control. We know this. The best version of yourself may look very different, even if you do everything right. But the other version of yourself, you can definitely avoid. It may be almost impossible to reach this version of yourself, almost. But it is definitely nowhere near impossible to avoid this version of yourself that you are right now, that you could be. Because you could even be worse than that, you know? If I was the exact same person I am today, and I'm pretty happy with myself right now, but if in 10 years I was exactly where I am today, I'd be fucking ashamed of myself. I refuse. And this might be young arrogance, and time will tell. But I'll say this online, I fucking refuse to be that. Because if we don't make progress, then what are we? But stagnant pieces of shit. I'm not shitting on you now, I'm shitting on you if you do nothing, because of course you have potential. Everyone does. And it's stupid if you don't act on that. Your future self needs you, and don't you dare let him down. Because that's the biggest disservice you can do, Chief. I believe in you. And I know you won't let him down. Just do the work every day, even if it's just a little bit. I believe in your potential. Share this to someone if they need to hear it. And most importantly, Chief, say less, do more. I will see you tomorrow.